Hi,
Hi.
how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm a little nervous.
Okay.
So I have this situation with this guy. I'm moving to BC in about a month. I've liked this guy since like October, since we first met. We had a situation where we got a little bit intimate, and then as soon as that happened, he kind of just stopped talking to me whatsoever. We both started dating different people for a couple months, and then so recently he broke up with his ex-girlfriend, and we had been hanging out a lot. And then I recently found out that he likes me too, but now that I'm moving to BC, it's just kind of weird because we're not communicating it. And I guess like I'm just kind of stressed out because I feel like we're both having issues communicating how we feel to each other because we're both like finding out from other people and stuff like that.
Hmm.
And I want to get past the point of like not being able to connect with him in that way because like we're really good friends, but for some reason we just can't get past that. I don't know how to explain it.
Do you actually want to connect with them before you leave?
I'm a little hesitant, I would say, just because like I don't know if there's a point, or like I'm afraid of getting hurt again before I leave, or like him cutting off all ties right before I leave and then us not talking again.
Yep. And that's why you're not communicating.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you just spelled it right out there. So there's this fear that if you get close or you find out you have feelings and then you leave, it's just going to hurt.
Hmm.
So you're
Yeah.
creating a reality where neither of you communicates and you don't get that close and you'll just leave it unsaid so that when you go, it's just like, well, there wasn't anything there anyway. Right?
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
it's up to you. When are you leaving?
September.
September. So it's up to you if you want to have that experience with him and a relationship with him until September and then leave, or if you just want to keep things the way they are so you don't have to go through that possible hurt. So, what happens if it goes really well and you guys hit it off and then you leave?
I guess that's the thing is I don't really know. Like I don't know. I would like I wouldn't hate like continuing talking to him and like keeping a strong relationship with him, but I'm afraid that he won't want to. Or
Okay.
that like if I were to leave he would just lose interest, I guess.
Yeah. So, see, all your motivations are fear based, right? So you want to start doing things from where this would be wonderful and this would be cool, rather than I don't want to do this because this would be scary and this would hurt. So,
Yeah.
um, okay. So if you start a relationship with them now, are you therefore locked into that relationship when you leave?
Sorry?
If you start a relationship with them now, are you locked into that relationship when you leave?
I would say that like would I would be just because I would remain interested, but I know that if I was there and I found that things changed, I think I'd be open to ending it. But I don't know.
Okay. So are you willing to destroy the belief that you need to make choices to avoid the worst possible outcomes?
Yeah.
Ooh, wow. Okay. Going out to a bunch of people there.
Hmm.
And there's some people that are saying, well, why wouldn't I want to avoid the worst possible outcomes? Again, it comes to that motivation. You want to move towards the best outcomes, not move away from the worst outcomes. Okay. The other thing to keep in mind is that there's always going to be opportunities and there's always going to be possibilities with this person or other people. So what's coming up is this fear that if you don't do this and you miss this opportunity, then that might have been a really great relationship, or you'd be missing out on the love of your life, and you've got that, I don't want to miss out on something, versus, oh, what if I do it and it's not that love of my life and I've just screwed it up. And so there's this all this back and forth going on.
Mm-hmm.
So
Definitely.
what's going to happen is you're going to, if you line up with them and you're in frequency with them, you'll find a way to make it work. And it may not work now because you're leaving. It may be that you come back and make it work. But when you're open to the possibility that you're just going to line up with those people that are the best for you at the time, that's what's going to start showing up in your life. You're always going to end up with people that you're in the same frequency with. So are you willing to destroy the belief that if you miss this opportunity, it'll never come again?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was deep for me.
Okay. And this goes to some bigger things with people. Like there's all these people, like pretty much everyone has these regrets of things that they didn't do in their lives, like an opportunity to make a lot of money or take the job they want or be with someone. And they said, if only I'd known better, I could have made a better choice, or if there's some way I could go back and change that. And you keep wondering, how can I change that thing in my life? And here's the secret most people don't get, is you made that choice based on the frequency you were in at the time. So if you had made a different choice, you'd still be at that same frequency. So that choice would have screwed up to give you basically the same results that you've got now, because that's just where you are. So as much as we think that, oh, if I could go back and change this, my whole life would change. No, your whole life wouldn't change, because your life reflects the frequency you're at. Right? This is like the main cause of why you get people like you. 90% of people that win the lottery within a couple of years end up right back where they were, because they go so far out of their money frequency that they have to do whatever they can to get back to where they were. And then they sit there and go, oh, and I had all the money and it's gone. But it's just because that's where you are. So it happens where you are financially, where you are with your careers, where you are with your romances. So when you start to realize that, you can look back at your past and just say, oh, that's where I was and that's what happened, as opposed to, damn it, why can't I change that? Why did I make that mistake? Okay. So are you willing to destroy the belief that you need to make all the right choices or no choice at all?
Yeah. A good one.
Okay. How are you feeling?
A lot better.
Okay. Anything else?
I had anxiety before, and now it's like lifted.
Yay.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, we good?
Hey, this is Shiraz. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please remember to like and subscribe to our channel. And you can check out upcoming events at www.energeticmagic.com. And remember, be well, be aware, and be magical.